Hey, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Calvin from Make It With Calvin.
And today we're going to make this walnut and copper business card holder on chip builds. To cut out the copper, we put down a sacrificial wasteboard, and then we put down some masking tape on both the back of the copper sheet and the wasteboard, and we just super glued the two together so that it would have a nice and strong bond. We were a little nervous for the x-carve to cut this out just because we weren't sure how strong of a machine it was. It ended up being fine, but we did use Fusion 360 to generate the G-code to send to easel to send to the machine. We used a very small end mill bit on this machine so that we could cut the copper safely and at the correct speeds, and we cut out two of these and it didn't really take that much time. Since we had glued this part down, we used a small putty knife to safely pry it up so that it wouldn't break. Okay, so you can cut copper on the x-carve. It's just a little bit sketchy, and I wouldn't do it unless you have someone with you that knows what they're doing. Like, I brought my friend Calvin over. He's a machinist. He knows what he's doing. I trust him so that if something goes wrong, he can predict it, and he can just jump in the situation and try to do an emergency stop or whatever's happening. Now, that being said, it was a successful project. We did cut out this thin copper pretty well, and it made the business card look that much cooler. So I think in the future I will try this again with some different projects in mind, but I would definitely recommend to not do this by yourself, or to just do a lot of research and maybe even talk to the people at Inventables to see if they've had any luck doing it or some similar things. We cut out the two side pieces in walnut, and it came out looking really nice. We just used a smaller end mill bit for this part. We used the same drill bit as before to drill the tiny holes for the super tiny machine screws to hold everything together. After we assembled everything together and glued all the screws in, we took it to the belt sander just to flush up all the different sides and get it looking really nice. We sealed the edges of the wood with super glue since we were already gluing in the screws to the wood, and some of it got on the faceplate, so I just used some acetone here with a small brush to get it off and clean up the surface. Once all the glue was gone, I used some Brasso polish just to polish this up and make it look nice. I just dabbed some on a rag and really put some elbow grease into it. But that wasn't really quite working out for me, so I did eventually have to pull out the Dremel tool just to finish it up and get it that really nice shine. Well guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that inspired you to potentially cut out some copper on your CNC machine. You know, the possibilities are endless. If you like this video, please consider liking it and please subscribe to my channel. I try to put out videos every couple weeks, and then you can check out my Instagram to see any upcoming projects that might be coming. So, thanks guys.